place with a shotgun.
Greetings, comrades! Overkill is back with part 7 of Brutal Russian Overkill, episode 64, Whispers of Satan. And once it's finished, it's only a matter of time till I begin Brutal Guncaster and Trailblazer. And turns out, sort of an embarrassing thing, I forgot to save! So I forgot to save where I was, so I had to skip to the previous 2 maps in order to get back here, which... not much has changed, honestly. So, there. But oh boy. Brutal Guncaster, Brutal Trailblazer. I can't wait to do those. It will be an interesting series. I played through both Guncaster and Trailblazer. Guncaster a little more, because I like it a little more. And I've gotten used to the mechanics and stuff. You know, both have different mechanics, whereas in Guncaster, you, have a variety of weapons, right? And you collect gold, and you use that gold to open up a shopkeep to buy upgrades, and, you know, new spells, and a few power-ups. Some of the upgrades are a little interesting. As you probably saw in my Brutal Guncaster video, if you haven't checked my secondary channel. But oh yeah, you may notice the text scaling is a little bit different now. I had to make a few adjustments, because, oh boy, okay. Not only have I been playing Brutal Doom, the regular Brutal Doom, but I've gotten hooked on this recently, Project Brutality. It's basically, well, it's originally meant to be an add-on for Brutal Doom, but it ended up being its own, like, separate, like, thing. It basically expands upon Brutal Doom in so many ways. Like, it has new weapons, new monsters. Oh, shit. And, a lot more blood. A lot more blood. And also, it's like my, phone, but, yeah, I've also been playing this map pack called Maps of Chaos, which is it basically expands on the vanilla maps, Doom 1 and 2, I should say. Not Final Doom though. I tried loading up Plutonian, it just loads up the Doom 2 maps. Yeah, I think it's just meant for Doom 1 and 2. I don't know if there's one for Final Doom. If there is, I'll check it out. Yeah, it expands on the original maps in so many ways. Like it adds new secrets, adds new starting areas for some of the maps, and they're coming at the larger number of monsters in the maps that add like secret rooms where monsters will come out. Okay, so there are the keys. So I need all 3 keys, right? I might have to go back over. Wait. Okay. Just like earlier, those switches are what lower the keys. Well, let's go back then. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be awkward switching between Russian Overkill, Guncaster, and Trailblazer so frequently, especially if you're playing Project Brutality. Will I make Project Brutality videos? Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. I wasn't expecting to like Project Brutality so much given how gory it is, like Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go. So I got the yellow key, right? But I need all 3 keys to open that door. That's all I can do over here. Well, let's go back over here then. Oh. I don't know how I survived that. But I did. I don't recall if I got any other weapons and the previous map, previous video, because like I said, I forgot to make the save when I ended the video that time, so I kind of had to skip the previous 2 maps to get back here. I don't think much has changed though. Dang, I keep forgetting you can't jump. Oh boy, Project Brutality. I actually have 2 different versions of it. There's the official release, which I believe is 2.1 or something, I don't remember. But there is a test release for version 3, which I'm using right now, and oh boy. Apparently that's a secret. How's it a secret if it leads me to where I'm supposed to go? Oh yeah, and let me turn on the music a little bit. Just a little bit. That should be good. Anyway, yeah, oh boy. Brutal's a little more fast-paced compared to Rush and Overkill. Because you really gotta be on your toes, because this person applies to Guncaster and Trailblazer as well, because for one, you don't get an insane amount of health like you do in Rush and Overkill. Like, you can expand your health somewhat, but you're not going to see your health in the 7 digits anytime soon. And another thing, you can't increase your ammo capacity to insane amounts like here. Pretty much limited to the backpacks here. Though Guncaster and Trailblazer, well, you can't get an insane amount of ammo cap like this. What you can do is turn on an option where your total ammo capacity increases by 10% with every backpack you get. So theoretically, you can get a large amount of ammo capacity, but you're gonna need to collect a lot of backpacks. Trailblazer's the same way, but Brutal Doom, I don't think has such a feature. There are combat backpacks, which pretty much double capacity of the regular backpacks, but it's pretty much fixed at that point. It doesn't expand much further than that. You know, what you see is what you get. I will say this though, the upgrades in Project Brutality are a little interesting. Like there's this one upgrade that gives your minigun 3 rotary barrels. Yeah, triple minigun. Let that sink in. I dare say that's probably cooler than any of the bullet weapons in Rush and Overkill. These aren't too shabby either. But let me put it on the record, Rush and Overkill is still my favorite weapon mod. But it is nice to have a little variety. Part of the reason why I'm doing Blue Guncaster and Blue Trailblazer now, and who knows, maybe in the future I might make Project Brutality videos. Regular Brutal Doom, and it's awesome, but Project Brutality trumps it in so many ways. So, if I were to do a regular Brutal Doom video, it would be Project Brutality. Like I said, it expands the original in so many ways. I realized I only found one secret. And that is actually a secret that was required to advance to the map, so it's not really a secret. Oh well. Oh yeah, I kinda had to mess with the scaling, which I might have to fix here in a minute, which I'm gonna do right now. But there's one minor thing with Project Brutality that kind of bugs me, is that it's supposed to fade in from a black screen to the next level, but because of how my screen is scaled, the black screen's off to the side and then it fades away, which kind of weird. Hopefully they fix that in the final release. Which, this 3.0 version of Project Brutality, it's been like this since January of this year, so but the last official release was back in 2016, so you can tell that they took their time making this, and I'm sure the end product will be worth it. So anyway, let me Set video mode. Let's go in. Oh, so that's what the thing looks like. Yeah, we'll go and turn off. Well, let's not mess that. Let's just ah, shit. Stuff. Let's just. God damn it. Let's just max it out and. There we go. That's all I have to do. Huh. I can actually see some bits of the weapons now. Though it looks a little, thinner than I'm used to. I'm not sure if this fixed it, but we'll see. I'll admit, it's nice to see the size of these weapons now. I wasn't aware there was a little screen on Antonov. So what's this thing? Volcana? I'm in a volcano? Oh, yes, I am. Well, I think so. What am I doing? Oh, well, that's still kind of off-center. Oh yeah, Brutal Doom, or Project Brutality, those chain gunners will fuck you up if you're not prepared. Yeah, let me fix this again. I'm sorry, just when it's like that, it's kinda, hopefully, I don't know if that'll be fixed or not. I doubt it, but hey. Yeah, we'll just stick with the 5-4, no. We'll just stick with 4-3. Do I have a black hole generator? A black hole amplifier, I should say? Yes, I do. Also, there is a black hole gun in Project Brutality. It kind of behaves like the Borscht, but at a smaller scale. Even borrows some of its sound effects. It's probably gonna crash, but you know what? I promised myself I wouldn't use it again, but here we are.
I don't have to.
Oh boy. Let's root out any survivors. Wow, that barely did a dent on their numbers. Well. Which was which work, shall we? I'm jumping on giant asterisks, apparently. Anyway, maybe in the future I'll make some Project Brutality videos, but for now I kind of got my hands full with starting Brutal Guncaster and Brutal Trailblazer. And you start all the way back over here. God damn it. But first, I need to finish up Whispers of Satan here. And yeah, as I mentioned in the previous video, I'm going to do Brutal Guncaster, then Brutal Trailblazer. Then after that, it's first going to be a pattern. Brutal Russian Overkill episode, Brutal Guncaster episode, and Brutal Trailblazer episode. Then back to Russian Overkill, and so on and so forth. Got enough switches here? Kind of redundant, but hey. And I'm back over here! But there's a... I haven't gone here yet. Turn on my headset real quick. But yeah... I just bought Surtur Rising, one of my favorite Amon Amarth albums. It's pretty much tied with Twilight of the Thunder God. It's my favorite Amon Amarth album. I was gonna get Yom's Viking, but figured, nah, I'll go and get one of my favorites first. Next time I'll get Yom's Viking. I also bought a few separate songs. I bought that Kelvian song, Life and Death Under Strange New Suns, that Mass Effect song. I seriously was not expecting a power metal song based on Mass Effect, but here it is. And it is awesome. I also got a Speed Demon by Dragon's Fire. And I got a song from Dragon Force. I think you're gonna tell which one it is. You know, in my opinion, Dragon Force is a good band, but I think they're overrated. You know, perhaps the only reason they're even popular is because, you know, Guitar Hero, which I've never played. I never worked as it's not on PC, and I could care less if it is. Second, I don't feel like spending $100 on a controller that's only good for like a series of games, and that's it. It might sound hypocritical, given that I have a flight stick, but that's used for many other games, not just Microsoft Flight Simulator. Which reminds me, I haven't touched either of those in a while, but hey. Maybe someday. You know what other game I haven't touched in a long time? Elite Dangerous. There have been so many updates since I last played it. I kind of forgot the controls for the game. It's somewhat easier to control your ship with a joystick. But, yeah. Oh boy. You know, a lot of people played Through the Fire and the Flames a lot on audio surf, and now I can count myself among those people, which I wonder what's harder, playing Through the Fire and Flames on audio surf or playing it on Guitar Hero. It's a rather infamous song. I think I can play that live. Wouldn't that be something? You had to be pretty talented to be a power metal guitarist, like. Especially for like Dragon Force. I'm more into lesser known power metal bands such as Hybria and now Keldian. They have a few albums on iTunes that I'll really check out. And I was gonna do this video tomorrow, but I figured I have a little time. I might as well get one out of the way. Normally I only make videos on my days off, but I figure if I have time to make one, I'll try to put one out. Anyway, so Project Accounting. Yeah, it adds different versions of like Zombie Men, Imps, Pinky Demons. Yeah, I've even seen a few variants of the Revenants and Pain Elementals. Lucky is wearing like Hexen style armor. But anyway, it's gonna be interesting playing a game where I'm not nuking stuff for once. Guncaster I technically can nuke, but I had to buy an expensive upgrade for Old Dreadful, which is a BFG. Trailblazer doesn't really have a BFG, it's just that grenade launcher, which when you upgrade it, basically becomes a glory shot, which, yeah, America. But this is brutal Russian overkill, not brutal American overkill. Until somebody makes that. You know, it makes me wonder. You think someone tried to make an AC-130 mod for Doom? I don't think that will work because a lot of maps are indoors. I mean, without time, I guess it could be possible, but it probably be restricted to outdoor maps. Maybe they make a map pack specifically for that kind of mod. I want to go about going over there because I can't jump. Can I even go over there? Because I see a switch. See if I can run again. Oh, I can go over here. I have my Or was it something hit me? Okay, it wasn't a lava, it was something else. Alright. So then we get the red key. Pretty eerie music for this map. Yeah, yeah, you think the brutal monsters, this alone, the enemies act differently? Oh, when you see Project Brutality. It's a completely different ball game. You know, as fun as Project Brutality is, it's a goal you really have to be on your toes. You can't just go wasting your ammo and whatnot, because in Russian Overkill, when you turn on the right options, you just get a few backpacks and you're pretty much set. But Project Brutality behaves more or less like the original Doom, like you just like one backpack and it increases your maximum capacity, but that's it. All that is just give you a little bit of ammo, that's it. That's to significantly increase your ammo count, which, yeah. I guess to be fair, you know, with Russian Overkill, it's kind of, you know, objectified, given that, you know, it's primarily designed for slaughter maps, you know, like Chillax and I guess Nuts. Because there's so many monsters, you're gonna need a lot of ammo. But, you know, with Brutal Doom, it's pretty much just, you know... Well, another thing, the reason Russian Overkill gives you an option to get a lot of ammo is because the higher difficulties, the enemies have a lot more health. So that's kind of objectifiable. Whereas with Brutal Doom or Project Brutality or the other gameplay mods, it just makes them do more damage. And it just their AI, so a lot more, you know, problematic. Now again, it's going to be hard for me to gauge how long I've been recording, because this is pretty much the format now. I'm going to be recording in full screen. It'll be harder for me to gauge how long I've been recording, but, you know, it is what it is. I could just, you know, pause the recording, then, you know, do the, you know, the Windows key. I think my next Brutal Russian Overkill episode, after I do Guncast and Trailblazer, of course, will be Maps of Chaos. I'm not going to show it off. It's actually, as I mentioned earlier, it changes up the Doom 1 and Doom 2 maps. Yeah, it changes and expands upon them. It doesn't affect Plutonia or TNT though. So I try it with Plutonia, and when I try to load it up, Maps of Chaos, it just loads up the Doom 2 maps. It's like, okay, that's how we'll go. I'm still using... Okay, go and give me a second. I'm going to check the recording real quick. Okay, so we're 23 minutes in, and I would say we're making good progress, but I'm still on map 25. Yeah, these death animations are nice and all, but the... What I was using Project Brutality, but even more so. Like, shoot off their arms, shoot off their heads. I guess it's theoretically possible with Russian Overkill, but because most of the weapons are explosive and can already obliterate your enemies, then you kind of won't be able to see it. Alright. I like how when it goes to the transitions, it goes like 30s and 20s, but when you're actually playing, it's back up to 60. Kind of weird how that works. Okay. Let's see if we can get through this one, then I should be able to finish this episode over the weekend. This is map 26. Which I keep forgetting there are 5 secret maps, and one of them you can only get to it using the map command. Yeah, every now and then I'll be, playing through Project Brutality and whatnot. Yeah, I'm not sure about that black screen thing with Project Brutality. Hopefully that gets fixed in the final version. I'm sure it will. Because it's been in beta since January. I'm sure they had time to, they'll have time to iron out the bugs and whatnot. It is going to be interesting playing since, for starters, not 10 versions in one weapon slot. But there are upgrades you get for weapons. And the regular enemies will drop the base weapons, like the regular shotgun and whatnot, but what the double-barreled or one of the other shotguns you have to find for them where you would normally find the double-barreled shotgun, I guess. Upgrades are a different story. Like I played through at least map 9 Project Brutality. I couldn't find one upgrade, so maybe going through secrets will help me find some more find upgrades, or I just do summon upgrade spawner, which drops a random weapon upgrade. I could cheese it if I were to make Project Brutality videos, but I don't know. Well, yeah. I like how the wall's translucent. Is that a secret? Why, of course it is. Which I guess is nice, because you wouldn't know there's a secret there, other than just running straight into the walls like an idiot. Oh. Door open, but not the bars. I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet. Because I don't see any switches or anything. Oh, there is a switch. Oh. But, now, this is okay, the switch that reveals, hidden rooms that have switches, but pressing a switch, revealing another switch behind it, that one kind of, perplexes me. Like, redundant much? Yeah, I can't wait to get a 1060. Now, turns out there might be a GPU reveal in August. But I figured, you know what, I think, Pascal's more than enough for today's gaming, I'm going to assume Volta. I believe it's the next line of NVIDIA GPUs. I'm going to assume it's going to carry more towards, I guess, a higher end. I'm not sure. But, it does make a good option for those who are going to build a PC for the first time. But, there are still older graphics cards for people who are on a budget, which are definitely reasonable. Heck, my nephew still uses a 980 Ti, which was a high-end card at a time. And it's still more than capable of today's gaming. Still, I have a better processor than he does. And soon, a better graphics card, which I think so, yeah. Yeah, hopefully by the end of June I'll have enough for a 1060. If my tax refund comes in finally, maybe it'll be a 1070 instead. Yeah, some survivors, oh well. Halls of Cocytus. Sounds like some long-forgotten Greek god. Anyway, that'll be it for this video, comrades. This is part 7, right? Yeah, I want to say at least 2 more parts, because I still want to check out those secret levels. In fact, I think the finale will be the secret levels. I don't know how big the next few maps are going to be, but I guess it'll be part 8, which will definitely be sometime tomorrow. So in the meantime, I need to process this video and see if I can upload it before I can get to work. Anyway, this is part 7 of Whispers of Satan, with the Rush Overkill episode 64, and this is Evan Kevin Caleb signing out.